Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Ra and I'm making a video today to kind of just show you what I have set up for myself, and I will zoom out later in regards to the ritual that I do for the full moon here, full moon in Taurus, and what is that all about, and what we have been experiencing with Mercury in Scorpio, and what is that done for me and the work that I have been doing these past couple of nights, and not just nights, but literally the past I would say this decade, about 7.5 years of it, into looking at my shadow and what is the shadow and what is being reflected, what is coming out, and hence why I've kind of put the mirror out right now just to speak to you through the mirror. One, I have a setup outside of my balcony, and two, this is what is being reflected back to me, and I'm really able to see myself and to look at myself into that acceptance. So I have spoken in my other videos about the shadow and what is the shadow, and Carl Jung and Freud spoke about the shadow and the subconscious mind and what is not in the conscious realm. And these are things that we have picked up, that we have suppressed, rejected, denied, and I don't mean just bad things that we were told that this is bad and this is good and not to behave that way, or, you know, boys don't cry, you know, man up, or, you know, that girls, they're not as successful as men, or that, you know, you can't make money with your creativity or with your psychic abilities, or that you're not intuitive, or what is all that mumbo jumbo about, and come back to earth, and you're just delusional, and things of that nature. And now all those, as a child and growing up, get suppressed, and they go into the shadow, and so they're not to be seen. And I grew up like one grows up thinking that it's not okay. It's not okay to express oneself through art, or it's not okay to be single and to be self-sufficient, that I need a man in order for my life to be whole, and that I'm not, that I can't take care of myself, or that, you know, if I was to cry, then I'd be showing weakness, and I'm to not cry and to toughen up. And I've had to go through so many things in this lifetime, and they're not just also from this lifetime, but the shadow aspects of self and things that were not healed from past lives, and even through our ancestors, have come down through this life to also get that healing, because that is the contract that I've made, is to come through and finish off what was left off, and then also clear what has been created from childhood up until now. And the shadow this is the part where I don't judge it, and I'll make a video on the shadow, but this is really big because what we are talking about here is a Taurus full moon, and what is that? And then Scorpio, which is all about transformation, death of the old, and what am I here to transmute? So basically what I'm here to do is to write a new soul contract. And what is this new soul contract? What am I seeing? What is being reflected back to me right now from that mirror as I'm looking into the mirror? What is it I see? What is my outer? And if my outer is something where I'm not liking, or aspects of myself, is because I'm rejecting or denying. Like me creating videos, for a long time I rejected and denied it because I felt that I was not good enough, and it wasn't okay for me to shine and for me to speak my truth and to come out in public because of how I was seen. Oh, she's weird, she's different, or are you even from here? Like, where are you? And just being told different things throughout my life. What I did was that I suppressed my own psychic abilities, whether it's my claircognizance, my clairaudience, my clairvoyance, and from whatever it is, and my own abilities. I used to do readings all the time, and I ended up putting that away because I was told that it was, you know, not the work of God, and that is opening up realms to the dark side, and for me not to mess with it. So I put it away for about 30 years of my life because I just thought you can't make a living from it, and that, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I should be like other people, you know, get a husband and have kids and get the white picket fence and, you know, live like other people. But I'm not any of those things, and all the things that I love about myself that I am now coming into light was hidden into the shadow. So those aspects of myself, my creativity, my abilities, and all those things that I've denied, I'm now bringing out. And yeah, now I have to practice this skill again to kind of tap into and awaken what I suppressed and hidden and deemed to be ugly, right? Or being told that, you know, girls are to be skinny, or, you know, you can't wear, I was told, you know, the color red was like the color for hookers and whores and things. And I'm sorry for anybody who wears red, and I don't believe that anymore, but you know, these things, I grew up, you know, not wearing any makeup. I grew up not wearing red. I grew up, you know, not creating because my paintings weren't like, you know, 100% like something I could sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So don't even bother. Like, don't express yourself. You should become a doctor, a lawyer. So all these things go in the shadow, and hence my authenticity, who I really am, is now hidden. So this is Scorpio, Mercury and Scorpio, and the Taurus is all about beauty, all about stability. What is it that I'm here to create? What have I denied myself from? What have I taken less? What have I settled for? Whether it's been a relationship that has just been, you know, just there's a little bit of security in it, but it's not that kind of love that one is seeking for. It's not what it is that you want, but you're saying, you know what, I'll just stay in this out of security. A lot of people stay in relationships out of security and safety, but they're no longer in love. They just stay in it. And, you know, whether it's the job is just work, and I'm just working for the money of it. But if you were to take the money out, would you still be doing it? So this is about bringing what has been hidden, right? What has been hidden, and transforming it and bring it into reality, bring it into the 3D, right? So, so I've taken some notes here, and this is about writing a new soul contract. What do you want? What are you clearing out? What limitations, what beliefs are you transforming from the shadow? Acceptance, you know. The other night I was watching a movie, and I started crying, and I was crying. It was a movie that's on Netflix, and it was with Rob Lowe, and it was about, you know, helping elephants in Africa, and I started bawling because the actress, she left her home in New York and goes to Africa, and there was this thing awakened within me. I'm sorry, there's a truck going by. That really awakened something within me, and it was that I want that companionship. I want that kind of union. You know, my whole life I played it that, you know, I'm tough and I've got it, but I'm open to that. You know I'm self-sufficient. I know I can take care of myself, but it was working with another who has similarities into wanting to bring consciousness and help to the planet, whether it's working with animals or doing videos or, you know, just bringing service out into the world. So there was a lot that really illuminated for me the other night about, you know, what have I been denying and rejecting myself of? Do I not feel worthy? Don't I think I deserve it? Where these come from? So going deep within my own shadow, I'm able to bring it all out, and it's not just bring it all out and be like, okay, I'm looking at it now, but this is in complete acceptance of, you know what? Yeah, I was angry at not being able to create, but that's okay. It's like saying, oh, I shouldn't have been angry. No, if you were angry at something, or if you were rejected of something, or felt lonely of something, those are okay. Those are things that happened. So it's not in denying that. Otherwise, you're still not working on the shadow. So this is full-on self-acceptance. This is about love. This is really committing. So Taurus is about committing to self. What am I making a commitment to in my 3D physical reality when it comes to my home, my finances, my partnerships, my relationships? And Scorpio, what do I desire? Scorpio, death, transformation. What am I shedding? What am I getting rid of to come into and in alignment in working with this Taurus energy? And also grounding myself. And so in making new commitment to, so it's about shifting timelines. Do I want to stay in where I'm at right now? Is if where you are at right now, everything is bliss, everything is joy, you're living the life that you want, you're in the relationship that you love, then this video is not for you. But if you're struggling and there's things that you've been denying yourself of, whether it's that love, whether it's self-love, your own healing, which it has to start with self-love before any partnership can form. And whether it's, maybe that job, that 9-to-5 job that is just no longer you, and you're done, and now you want to take a chance and a risk on yourself. And so this is getting ready to make things real, right? So in working inner, in having acceptance and love and realizing everything that happened, and it's okay for me to let them go now, no longer brush them underneath the carpet and keep putting a veil over it, but yet looking at it with acceptance and love for all of it, for everything that I felt I denied myself from, rejected myself from, suppressed my own feelings and all my abilities. There's things that I'm sure that I have that have not awakened yet, but they are a little bit at a time. And so this is about our subconscious coming to light, to transform them, to align with where you want to go, the purge, right? And so Scorpio is about patterns and cycles. This is where you see your own patterns, your own cycles, what it is that you want to shift. And I'm going to kind of go to the table in a minute. So the moon in Taurus is illuminating what has come up today, 11/11. Taurus doesn't settle for something less. I love that. Self-love. This is about setting yourself up to be luxurious. This is about self-sufficiency. Taurus is all about the material. So this is about where you are in life within your material. And I used to always say, oh, I can live with a backpack, and I can. There's nothing in material really that I need, but are there things that I desire, things absolutely that bring about that freedom, but also that freedom starts from the inside. So it's not once I get these things, then I'm gonna live this, luxurious life. But whatever that means to you, and whatever it is that you've denied yourself of because you were told you weren't worthy of it, or that you had to work hard for it, or whatever beliefs that you have, you're here to work through so you can transform those energies. And it's about what do you want to be in 2020, right? So taking responsibility for your choices and your values. What are you building long-term? Taurus is all about the long-term. So what is it that you see yourself doing? Maybe you just, maybe you want to have children and you want to have kids, but you're not dating. So this is about, putting yourself out there. Maybe you're dating the wrong person because you don't feel worthy of something better. Something inside of you told you that everybody else can have it but you. And so you want to look at that shadow, accept it, accept the fact that you thought that. It's okay. It's okay that you had these thoughts go through your head. So you don't want to just reject it. You want to love it. You want to accept it, and you want to bring it into light. So this is about bringing it into light. And Taurus wants to feel safe. This is about financial abundance. This is about making, like I said, a commitment, seeing how your inner is reflecting your outer. So how I'm feeling inside is what I'm seeing here through that mirror, right? And not just through the mirror with my face and my expression of myself, but out into my world, right? Shifting your values from how you treat yourself to your partner, your job, what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, your food, and the one thing about Taurus is that Taurus does not have a lack mentality. So there's, Taurus doesn't settle. So that's another thing to think about. Where are you in lack? And why are you there? Again, bringing it to the surface here throughout this full moon tomorrow. And this is all about your needs being met. So Scorpio is deep in your shadow, calling in your desires to align with what's coming in Sagittarius. And I love Saggies. Now, with Sagittarius is all about fun, freedom, adventure. And what is it that you want to bring in, but how can you align yourself with that energy if you're still stuck feeling that you don't have the time or the energy or the means or the desires because you were told that you can't have them, or that when you turn this age, then you can go after it. So there's all these beliefs that are, in the subconscious mind. And this is like the wheel that keeps playing again and again and again until we get to look at it and bring it into light and really accept it, love it, hug it, have compassion for it, and now really ask yourself, are you ready to release it? Because it is in that releasing where you make room for the new to come in, right? Cleaning out the clutter. So this is about looking at the shadow mind. What do you like? And also that's in your reality, reflections. Taurus is about beauty, royalty. I heard this and I had to write it down. So it's, somebody said Taurus is not about settling for cheap version of your life. No more drama, accepting less for yourself, having confidence, loving yourself. This is the start of new sense of self, coming out of the shadow into you. What gifts, desires, talents have been in the dark? Look at where that has been denied, rejected, suppressed, that you once wanted but had hidden from yourself. So I'm going to kind of zoom out right now, show you what it is that I do. I've put out my Lakshmi, which she is the goddess of prosperity. I put out the cards of Taurus, the moon, Scorpio, Mercury, my owls, those are my totems. It's about truth, wisdom, my mirror for reflections. And then what I have put out also, I have different sets of cards. So here, what I will be doing is I will be bringing out my list that I will be releasing here. But what I have here, I suggest that you get a metal bowl. Oh, I will also make myself some rose hip seedless organic tea, because rose, I love rose. It's a heart opener and it's in alignment with love. So I have some of that I got in Sedona. And what I do with this here, and I'm going to put that down, is that I write the list of the things that it is that I desire. At first, full moons are all about release, but this one is also about bringing in. So the Scorpio is the release, what I want to transform. And then this is about what is it that I want to bring into Taurus, into the material, into form, into 3D. And I'll be using, I have my purpose crystal here. I have my clear mind oil here. I have my chakra crystal. I have black tourmaline. I have carnelian. So I have a lot of things, stones and crystals here that are all in regards to protection. I also have some chimes and bells in another few that I have. And sound is vibration, so it is in clearing. So I'll be doing clearing prior to starting this ritual. I'll be burning some sage, Palo Santo. I also brought my pendulum in opening and receiving messages. I do connect quite a bit with my pendulum here. I have my rock salt selenite. I have sandalwood and patchouli spray. I also have the Ganesh cards that I will be using. I have before and after tarot, Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle, and also the Light Worker Oracle deck here. I'll be burning black candle, and also I will be burning the green. The green is for prosperity and also the heart, abundance. And I was drawn into burning the blue candle. So this is about speak, authenticity, alignment, and working with the other chakra colors here with the solar, and I'll be bringing out an orange candle to balance off from the sacral and what is it that I want to create, and what is it in alignment with what I'm speaking my truth. And I'll be burning the list of what is it that I'm releasing. So I'll be putting that into the bowl and watching it burn. Now here's the thing, I just want to show you, as you are burning, I'm just going to take a blank piece of page. So say you've made your list and you're giving it to the Taurus full moon, and so you read it out loud, or I read it out loud, and then I take it, I set it on fire, and I throw it in here. So I'm just making an example here. Let's just say that it does not burn all the way. So let's say half the page here gets burned. This is what I want to see, is that what am I resisting in releasing? So then I want to see, say half the page is burnt and the other half is still going. I want to see, what is it that I am resisting and letting go? And I will read that again, and I will look at it one more time. I'm releasing resistance would probably be a good one. And I will take that and make sure you're in a safe area, and I will be throwing it into the bowl. Now you could have 1 page, 2, 3, 4, 5, it does not matter. And after I'm done, I will be pouring water over it and then throwing it over. Make sure you don't start a fire. Now you don't have to burn it. You could just soak it in water if you would like, or just have a conversation with the universe. So for now, I'm gonna leave this up here because it was just a blank piece of page, and I have different things that I will be doing for my own ritual. And what I'm gonna do right now is just kind of give you a little shuffle of, I'm not sure, this one is the before or the after. So for right now, we're gonna kind of see, well, when that one wants to definitely speak. So this one, this is having victory. The Six of Wands talks about, this one wanted to pop out. This is beautiful. So I have the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. So this is in regards to the end of carrying burdens, beliefs, limitations from other people. This is about you just having one wand. So this is releasing and having victory, really allowing yourself to shine. Maybe you want to do something in public. Maybe there are things that you want to do, but maybe others held you back. Your beliefs held you back. So this is in recognizing that, recognizing your own limitations and having a breakthrough. And here, I'm going to put this back down. And then I will come over to this set just to give you an example. Like right now, and I have 2 cards that just popped out, so we will go with it. I have the 4 of Pentacles. Now the 4 of Pentacles, this is that. This is, what is it that I'm hanging on to? I'm holding on to it so tight. But these are my beliefs. This is where I feel safe. This is where I don't feel that I can let go. I feel safe in this, in hoarding the way I feel, or that I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what? Transformation. So the Death in reverse. So this one is the before tarot. Before that, so this would say, I'm fearing change, fearing transformation, fearing in letting go, right? So this is not knowing how to step out of what has been known into the unknown. So having a fear of the unknown, and this is asking you to release this fear, release that fear. So on this card, I will pull another, but I just want to turn that card around. So, but then from that, like I said, and this one came popping out. Look at that, the Magician. Hello, this is Taurus energy right here. Some people say Aries, so it's Taurus energy. So you have everything at your disposal in order to release and to transform and not to fear this change, Otherwise, you're gonna keep manifesting the same shit. So, you know, woo! What are you, do you wanna keep manifesting that lack mindset, hanging on to what no longer serves you? Are you ready? Are you ready to step into something that's new? Are you ready to move forward? And I would say, yes, I'm ready. And I'm going to put these back. And again, I'll be working with different decks for myself. And just to close this off, and thank you. I don't know how this is looking right now, but let's just close it off with conscious spirit here for the 11/11. May this universe be kind and gentle. I hope that you all will look at what has been hidden from yourself, that you are looking at your shadow. Ask yourself, what is it that you want to bring into 2020? How is it that you want to transform your life? I have 2 cards here, and I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect with spirit. So this is number 40, which again, 4 comes down to stability. So this is about grounding. So maybe, yes, go out in nature and really reconnect right now. If you can go out today or tomorrow, I would go out right now and just hug a tree and just connect, because the spirit is really giving downloads right now and really connecting with every one of us. And this card here, meditation, and 2 is about union, partnership. So partnering yourself up with spirit in meditation. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. So as you're sitting in silence, contemplating here, resting yourself, allowing your shadows to come up so you can transform it, so you can let it go, so you don't have to hang on to these old ideas, so you know that more prosperity is coming in, abundance is coming in, that you have to let go, you have to trust, you have to step out of what has been comfortable in order to transform your life, because staying in that energy, you'll just keep manifesting the same thing, right? Doing the same shit, expecting a different result. And as I do that, and as I burn and let go, what happens is that I come back in alignment and I prepare myself for Sagittarius and for what is coming. Thank you so much for watching me. If you have any questions, again, whatever crystals you're drawn to, bring those out. Whatever oils you have, bring those out. And you don't have to. If you want to take a sea salt bath, that is also great, because that is rejuvenating your body. Go out in nature and really look at your shadow. Talk to yourself. God, be the parent to that child within, and just love him or her and realize that you are so worthy, so loved. There's no one like you, but you have to see that within yourself first, and stop rejecting, suppressing, and denying all those beautiful parts of you that are yet to be discovered by you because they've been hidden. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and namaste.